All right, you guys. So today we are going to get a look at the 4-pack figure set, the Mission on Vandor 1 set. Very cool set here, guys. We are going to get our Solo in his Vandor 1 winter gear. Very cool. We are also going to get another range trooper in this set, and then we're also going to get Qi'ra in her black and white outfit in this set. So really cool and very awesome. And then of course we also have a 4th figure. I believe he's one of the guards at the spice mines, but we will find out on the back of the package, guys. So let's go ahead and get a look at the packaging. All right, you guys, and getting you a look at the set, we have our Solo packaging here with the 3 1/4 size figures, guys. So very cool. We have the Star Wars symbol there in the gold lettering. We also have our figures here in the window of the packaging. So really cool. As I mentioned, we have the 4 figures there. We also have the 4 figures illustrated off to the side here, which is really awesome. We have some more information. Force Link 2.0 compatible figures, guys. Mission on Vandor. That is the name of this set, guys. If you go to the Hasbro store, you'll probably see this listed as the crate set or something to do with crate. That is the incorrect name for this. It is actually the Mission on Vandor 1 4-piece figure set, guys. So really cool. And that is the front part of our packaging. And then off to the side of the packaging, guys, so off to the side, we have a really cool illustration of the Falcon in flight, in hyperspeed flight. So that is really awesome and cool. On the back of the box, we have a description of all figures that are included in here. So let's get you guys a closer look at that. All right, you guys, and getting you a closer look at the description on our 4 figures here, I'm going to let you guys take it upon yourselves to read the description. That is too many descriptions here to do in this one video here. So I'm going to leave it for you guys to do that. You can pause the video if you wish to do so. And then on the other side of the box, again, we have our 4 figures illustrated here on the side. Really awesome. And then back around to the front of the box, guys. So we're going to go ahead and pull these figures out, get a look at each one of these figures, and then apply them to our Vandor 1 set that we got a couple of weeks ago, guys. We have some of our range troopers here. We also have the Chewie that came complete with his goggles that came with this set, guys. You also see my custom makeshift Han Solo there with this custom fur. Now we have something that's a little bit closer to the real thing in this new package, so we're going to go ahead and switch him out. We also have our Enfys Nest figure flying there in the background over the mountainside. So we've kind of added a couple of additional Solo figure pieces to the set to kind of fill it out. Now we're going to add these 4 figures to it as well, just to kind of complete the set. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, you guys. So we have all 4 of our figures out of the pack. Really cool figures, guys. We're going to get a look at each and every one of these figures. By the way, I didn't know what the 4th figure was, the small red guy. His name is Weazel, and he is actually a part of Enfys Nest's gang, which is really, really cool and exciting for me, because now I have another gang member that I can put on one of the 3 different swoop bikes that I bought. So I have him there next to his swoop bike. He is now the proud owner of that swoop bike right there. And very cool. And I'm very, very happy about that. Makes the 4-pack even more worthwhile getting, because now I have a new purpose for that 4th figure. And then, of course, I'm always happy to have the different variants of the Han Solo Qi'ra. And then, of course, to add an additional range trooper to my army build is always a delight as well. So I'm very excited to have this pack, guys, but we're going to get a close each and every one of these figures, guys. We're going to start with the range trooper, since we're very familiar with that guy. We're going to quickly just gloss over him real quickly here, guys. All right, guys. And then, of course, we have our standard range trooper here. 5 POA, 5 points of articulation with this guy. Not much articulation with any of these figures, guys, but some of them do offer a bit more than 5 POA, and we'll get a look at that. But this guy is strictly 5 POA. He's going to give you your standard straight arm out, leg straight out, no bend in the knees or anything of that nature. Typical twist in the head there. you get that, and but not really a lot of articulation with these guys, but really cool standard range trooper that you would get in the single pack. He is just offered in this 4-pack as well, so that is really, really cool. And now he makes the 7th range trooper in my collection, in my army build. So again, I'm very happy to have that. And then of course, next up is Qi'ra. Very, very cool. Very, very nice to have this particular variant of her in the collection now, her black and white outfit. So again, one of the reasons why I wanted to pick up this particular set, because we have not received this in any scale or variant, and this is the first. And again, I'm glad to have her. Again, 5 points of articulation, straight up and down with the legs, no bend in the knees or elbows, twist in the head there, but not much else. Not even a twist on the wrist for this particular figure here. So you know, she's 5 POA, but I really love this look and this outfit for her, and I'm just glad to have it in my collection. Nice little ponytail there on Qi'ra, so really, really cool and awesome looking figure. All right, guys, and next up is Weazel. I called him Weazel earlier, but I believe the correct pronunciation is Weazel. I hope I have that correct there. But cool little guy. Comes with a couple of weapons, which is really cool. And very interesting looking guy. He has a little scope there that's on the side. I do not believe the scope is articulated. No, the scope would not be articulated on this guy. Again, he is 5 POA, so it's not going to give you a lot of articulation, but a lot of detail on this guy. I love these little, looks like additional missiles there for his missile launcher there. So that's really awesome. He's got a strap around his back. So again, really, really cool individual there. Looks like he's wearing a mask as well. Yeah, I don't believe the mask is removable, but he's definitely wearing a mask. So perhaps if we get this in a 6-inch scale, we will get a removable mask for this figure and see what he actually looks like. So really, really awesome. Love the weapons. The weapons are cool. The missile launcher is just a metallic gray with the red nozzle of the missile there sticking out of the front. And then he has a smaller pistol there, which is just your standard black, but interesting looking weapon, but not a lot of other paint apps or details on it. But still an interesting figure. And again, because he is a part of the Swoop Gang, Infant's Nest Swoop Gang, I am very excited to have an additional member to go with her as well. Last but never to be the least, we have Han Solo in his Vandor 1 winter gear. Really, really awesome. I've been waiting to get this particular figure. As you can see right here, I couldn't wait. I kind of made a makeshift version of it when I got the Vandor set. Just so I can make a diorama of it, but now we have the proper figure for it, which is really cool. Get a little detail with the snow on the boots there, and he has his jacket, which does not open, guys, and it is not removable. We have his pistol there as well. All right, guys, so I was trying to see if the goggles are removable. They appear to be removable, but I'm a little afraid to try to remove them in case they aren't removable. I don't know if they're glued to the side of his head, but you can see a portion of the strap back there right here that's not connected. Like this part in the back that goes around his head, that's sculpted in. It's not a movable strap. It's sculpted in, but it is kind of, you can see like a little section right there where it's sectioned off on either side of his head, as if the goggles kind of plug in there, more so on this side than on the other side. So it does appear that the goggles are removable, but I am a little afraid to try and remove them. I don't want to damage the figure. So if I get a chance to get another one of these, maybe I'll experiment with that, but I'm not going to damage this figure for the sake of trying to find out if those goggles are removable. But still cool figure nonetheless, guys. Really, really happy to have this guy. Love the sculpting, the belt around the jacket, around the fur coat. Really, really awesome. Holster to hold the gun, like with all of the other variants of this figure. You do get a additional twist at the ankle with this figure, so he's a bit more than 5 POA, and you also get a twist in the wrist as well with this figure, so you get a bit more articulation with this guy than you would with the standard 5 POA figure. So really, really cool addition to the collection. All right, you guys, so we've taken a look at all of our figures in the Mission on Vandor 1 set. We finally have our Solo with his Vandor 1 gear to go with our Vandor 1 set, sitting upon the train with Chewie. We have our Enfys Nest member Weazel. He's on the back of the speeder bike with one of the other Enfys Nest custom figures that I created off of the Enfys Nest figure. Then we have Enfys Nest there, the original, riding her bike there. And then we have our army build of range troopers on the attack. Very, very cool. And of course we have Qi'ra there, and our Lando, and our Han, another variant of the Han, our Bimbin troopers. Love those troopers. I was only able to find 3. I hope to get more of those. Of course, we also received our Bimbin trooper Han Solo with Muddy Chewie. If you've seen the movie, you know what part that depicts. We are getting the digital version of the movie on the 14th. I will be purchasing it and watching it. So there it is, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on the 4-pack set. Will you be getting the set? What do you think of the figures in the set? I like the figures that we get in that set, guys. I think it is well worth the money. About $30 US. Really cool. And of course, with the full line of figures that have been released for Solo, I can say that I'm pretty happy with it. You can set up a really nice diorama depicting different scenes from the movie, such as the chase. So really, really cool stuff. I think Hasbro's done a really good job with the 3 1/4 size line of figures. Really cool stuff, guys. But let me know what your thoughts are. Put those comments down below. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost, may the Force be with you always.